another reaction video, and this one actually makes me sick to my stomach. It's a monster at work. It says man vlogs R and murder of his ex, and I just honestly can't see any. Damn. Rest in peace first and foremost, and let's get into it, y'all. I'll be right back.
Every resident of Moses Lake and became one of the most disturbing incidents in the country. It was a routine fishing day for a bunch of kids when they spotted a rotten body floating toward them in a nearby reservoir. In a state of panic, they immediately informed the police, who rushed to the site in the hopes of identifying the body as Yanira's, a 30-year-old mom of 3 toddlers who had gone missing 2 months ago on the night of her birthday. Viewer discretion is advised, as this case contains details about the unholy act committed in the late hours of March 3rd, 2022. The video you're about to see is from the morning of March 4th, when Yanira didn't make it to work, and her family requested a welfare check on her.
Police department, we know you're in there. Open the door. Unit 1205, we know you're in there. Police department, come to the door. Do it now. Are you here?
My sister.
Okay. Did you hear yelling?
No. We're called that he...
Police department, you need to come to the door. Do it now. We know you're in there.
So that man heard yelling. Is that correct?
I heard yelling. I don't know who the manager is or where she is.
Okay.
But we got a in progress TV while we were here.
What you're telling me is your sister
How does she know?
typically comes to work, has not came to work.
No.
We don't know if there's yelling coming from here, but you're concerned about it.
Yes.
Okay. But you didn't hear any yelling or anyone. We don't know what's going on.
Mom's the one that called, I guess, said there was a DV.
Can you guys try calling her? See if her.
The phone is off. The phone's off.
And when's the last time you talked to her?
Last night, she
La-
passed by my house. I say bye to her kids.
Was there any issues last night, or did she say of any issues?
She said, I gotta go because I gotta go to work tomorrow morning. I love you, babies. And then she left.
Everybody okay? She's not there. Yeah, no signs of any foul play or anything like that. But she's not there. And this is her car?
No, that's mine. Hers is the white one.
Okay.
Honda.
That's weird. Your sister's. Yeah.
She's reported a lot of times because when she ended the relationship, he got very violent. So
Okay.
she went through Debbie to put the protection order and
Okay.
stuff. And he's just been coming around, calling her and nonstop.
Okay.
What was the boyfriend's name again?
Johnny?
Johnny Trujillo, also known as Juan Gastelum, was the only person who knew what had happened the night before. He was Yanira's ex-boyfriend, and they had been in an on-and-off relationship for 2 years. The man had assaulted her multiple times, and every neighbor knew about the consistent domestic violence that took place when they lived together. He was the one who had picked her up after her birthday party. After that, she was never seen again.
What's going on?
Found her?
No.
I have been trying to call her. I've been trying to reach her. I don't know where she's at. She just left me. She left me at Papa's at the bar.
What happened last night?
It's just nothing. She left. She said she was going to the bathroom. I think she's with her ex-boyfriend.
What's his name? Is that Juan?
Yes, Johnny.
Johnny or Juan?
Well, his legal name is Juan, I think, but he goes by Johnny. But she came with me.
Where does he usually stay at?
I'm not sure who.
Do you know if she has her phone?
She did have her phone, yeah, because she was talking to him on the phone when she left. And she was like, hey, I'll be back. I'm going to go to the restroom. And so I sat there. I wasn't going to leave without her. And she never came back. She had on a sweat suit, like gray sweats and a gray sweater. It's all gray. And they're sweats. And she had kind of like a ponytail. I don't like him.
Why don't you like him?
Because he's done a whole bunch of stuff to her.
Could you elaborate? I understand there's domestic. I just want to hear from you.
Hey, for everyone that followed on Twitch, I appreciate you. And I've been watching this the whole time. Y'all had to run out to my car to get a charger. Someone has a protection order against them. They need to have an ankle monitor placed on them. That too. Y'all, watching this, it made me absolutely sick because one thing that obviously was apparent is that everyone knew. And now, I'm sorry, bro, but the thing is, everyone knew. I don't know how many people were telling her, but I'm sure she was hearing it from everyone that she needed to go. And I can't imagine how hard it must have been, because where were the police at? You know, let it play. I get it, y'all. If y'all want to go and watch this by yourself, hey, here, bro, man, vlogs are in murder of his ex. If y'all want to go and watch it yourself, y'all can, bro. I can't sit through this the whole time and listen to it and bro, nah. It's bullshit because I need to say it. There's too many relationships out there that are like this. You know, this could have stopped way earlier than it did. You know, and it's sad that this man did this shit to her. I'll rest in peace to this woman. Oh my gosh, I pray she's all right. Or I pray that her family can get peace. I know that she's not all right. Let me fix that because this is nothing's gonna be all right. This is sad. Real shit. I appreciate all the love and follows, y'all. Thank y'all. Darren, everyone in here. What's good with y'all?
She doesn't, to avoid him, and she said that he found her number at his apartment.
What kind of stuff would she tell you that he does?
He would push her.
Yep, just paper.
Would, hold her really strong. She texts me. She tells me, "Hey, I'm gonna leave" or something.
How drunk was she?
Much love, y'all. For real.
Not much, to be honest.
Just a little tipsy, maybe.
Yeah, just tipsy, but
still cognitive.
Yeah, she knew what she was doing because
Hey, I appreciate y'all for real.
She's like, "Hey, I'll be back. I'm gonna go to the restroom," and I was like, "Oh, okay." After that, I went to the restroom. I was like, "She's taking a while," and so I went to the restroom. I went outside, couldn't find her.
Anna had injuries on her face because she had run after Yanira to stop her from meeting Johnny and had fallen. She was Yanira's best friend and the one who had picked her up for her birthday party. The weirdest thing was that Yanira used to share everything with Anna, but somehow after being picked up by Johnny, she didn't text her even once. Johnny had now become the prime suspect in the case.
This is so fucking sad, bro. Oh my gosh. Because you've seen so many cases. This girl, I ain't sleep until the... Hey, thank y'all for the follows on Twitch. But it's so sad because her friend obviously knew something was wrong. Hey, what's good, bro? W username in the chat. But this is okay. I'm trying to find a way to say this. It's gonna sound crazy regardless. This probably happens so often that this woman just waited it out. And that's the sad fact of this. They knew that she was getting hit on. They knew the type of relationship that these people had. And the whole time, she's not getting a call back, not a text back. In her head, she's probably already thinking that this nigga is doing whatever to her. Yet, they can't do anything more. They've already told the police. They've already did everything from that part. Hello from Korea? Bro, that's actually the craziest shit I've seen. Yo, shout out to Korea, y'all. Hey, shout out to all of y'all watching. I do want to know where all of y'all are from here in a little bit, but this is crazy. Rest in peace. All right, let's get back into this, man.
And wasn't answering any calls until the next day, when surprisingly, he called the police himself.
Corporal Flato, Police Department, to show our contact speed recorder. Can you take your hands out of your pockets for me just for a second?
South Dakota W, y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Okay, they
London?
They said that,
okay,
how do you say
Maharaga.
her name, Ernie? Yanira, okay. Do you have any idea where
Cali?
she's at?
Duh.
Man. That's what I was
What you got saying, nigga?
I just barely found
Bro,
out that she's missing.
Isaiah,
Okay.
send me a pic of your truck, bro.
I went up there.
How's your truck been?
The thing is, she was crying because she got in a fight with her friend, Anna or whatever, and she was hysterical, saying that she wanted to drive, and her friend was saying no because they're all okay. And then they got into it, and her friend told her or whatever to her. He said "F you and a friend" and all that. And she was crying. She was hysterical. I was trying to like get her to go home.
Is this nigga really? He's trying to make a whole story. I was trying to get her to go home. She probably didn't want to go home. Nigga, it's already been established that you were the one obsessed with her. Whether it's Maryland, Texas, Tampa, Florida, all of y'all, bro. Hey, shout out to y'all, bro. Hey, if y'all, I also want to tell y'all this too. If y'all want to join up on the Discord is in the link in bio. I want to have more things where it's like one-on-one convos with y'all, shit like that. Maybe like confessions and shit. But that's on another thing. Hey, what's good, bro? What's good, Jay? I appreciate the follow on Twitch, y'all. Hey, everyone following up, I appreciate y'all. All love. Let's get into this. New York, Denver, Arizona, Samoa.
She didn't want to. She said she wanted to go see Anna because she said that nobody was there for her. She's all by herself, and that how could she do that? She was just hysterical, crying.
Canada?
So I tried to get her to go
Puerto
home.
Rico?
She didn't want to, and then she
Y'all
said
all
that,
tapped in.
She was ended up going back to Papa's where they were drinking and stuff. And then some guy was calling her during that on Snapchat. And then she said that she was just going to go back over there. And I've been trying to contact her all morning, messages, calling, and nothing was... I thought she had me blocked, so I was like, all right, because she told me to leave her alone, and she didn't want nothing to do with me. Cause
I don't know where this happened. Do y'all remember where this happened? This case is about a man, oh my God. He he's lying his ass off right now. That's probably why y'all don't know what's going on. Some guy caught on Snapchat his motive right there. Yep, that's probably exactly what it is. Cause we already knew that she was trying to get away from him, and then now if he's figuring out that she has other dudes hitting her line, yeah, this is sad, bro. This is a sad case. Hey, shout out to everyone, y'all. Hey, I wanna talk to y'all more in depth after this video. Let's get that.
She said like we're done and all that stuff.
So
thank y'all.
If people are saying that she left with you,
She didn't live with me.
and that you went and got her, that's not true.
No. I'm saying like I went to go look for her, but she didn't go home with me. She ended up leaving back to wherever the fuck she was go to.
Okay.
And that was it. That's what I'm saying. I'm calling because I'm trying to.
Is this your car?
Yes, my car.
Okay. And would you be willing to let us walk through, make sure she's not in the house?
No.
I'm just asking.
Rest in peace to her as well, yo.
Right now we got it's a missing person investigation. We're just trying to double check.
Yeah.
Are you okay with that? I mean, I just want to. Okay, go ahead. If you want to, you'll notice she's dark hair, pretty girl.
Except she's not in there.
Mirror's missing.
What's missing?
The mirror's missing. And then I just want to know if she's like here or anything, you know?
You have any idea where she?
No, I don't know, dude. She's fucking psycho, dude.
Like, psycho?
Yeah, and I mean, obviously they're both fucking crazy, but she even messaged me one time like, oh, I'm with the new guy, so Johnny, I'm forgetting about him, and she like sent videos of her with some new guy.
Oh no, I didn't want to fucking y'all. I didn't even want to hear about this part, but we do gotta go ahead and talk about the fact that they were both doing too much. This is seeming nothing like. If I need to know, if they need to go back and see if she was really sending. I ain't sleep from 2 to 3, bro. Thank y'all for all the love, but I want them to go back and find out if this was really true, because regardless whether it was true or not, it doesn't excuse what he did to her. But you can't be playing with people's emotions if this was true. You know what I mean? Basically, y'all, what's going on, what we're being told, and the way I like to go about this is, as we're going through it, I like to explain it as if this is us in the moment. So this man, he probably found out his ex was doing whatever with other dudes, which they weren't even really together. It was just another one of those toxic relationships. And he not only assaulted her to the highest degree, but took her life in the process after the process, whatever the case is. And it's just a fucked up scenario. They don't know where she is. He's lying and saying he doesn't know where it was, where she was. He's saying that she left and went wherever the fuck she went, and some man was calling her on Snapchat. And as we said, that was probably the issue. And like we will say, this can never be excused. But what y'all also gotta learn is, bro, please do not. And I mean this. And I'm saying this not to try and call people out. I'm not doing this to try and make people feel bad about themselves. But y'all gotta learn that there's some people that don't care about life. And if you, there are a lot of cases where I've seen stuff like this. A girl, oh, I'm with this other nigga, look at us. That nigga crashed out on both of them now. And is he in the right? No. He went way overboard, but she shouldn't have been sending that video knowing that it was an instigation to whatever, And it's just sad, bro. I don't know.
And he was just telling me because my mother-in-law called and was like, because he's my brother-in-law. Yeah. He was like, oh, like she's missing and shit. Like they just called my phone, like, because she knows the mom and shit.
That's what he was saying, huh?
Better not be involved and shit.
What was her name?
Yanira.
Do you mind if I look at your car? Go ahead.
This shit is sick, bro.
She was really upset about her friend Anna because she said that nobody.
Did she go with you anywhere?
Well,
That part too, Collins?
House, she didn't want to go back to her house.
Cool.
And then she ended up saying that she was going to get it because she had her keys, and she said she was going to drive to Papa. I said, just go inside. And
Okay.
when she was going to go inside, that's the last time I saw her. And
Would you be willing to open the trunk for me?
Yep.
Okay.
No, honestly.
I appreciate it, man. We're just, we're getting weird reports,
Dude, I'm worried because that's my ex, and I still care about, I still love her, dude. And
Right.
She told me that she was sober enough to drive her friend's car, and her friend said, no, we're all fucked up. And I don't know what altercation they got into where Anna ended up calling her F you or something like that. Then she told me, she said, well, F you ain't a friend, and she left her. That's what she told me, that Anna left her. When I contacted Anna today, she said that she never left her, she went back to Papa's. But Yanira saw her drive off, or whatever the that's what she was telling me. And she was drunk as hell, dude.
Okay.
And then after that, like I said, I was.
This is so fucking sad because niggas just lying his ass off. And as I see some in the chat, it's very true. We can sit up here and we can talk on all the cases on how we need to stop romanticizing toxic relationships. But the fact of the matter is, who said it? Local gaming. It's very true that trauma bonding is a real thing, and it's crazy too because trauma does so much to your mind that it's almost like that dopamine hit. You know, it sounds crazy, but hear me out. People that go through those toxic relationships have those high ends, those low lows. You know what I'm saying? So whenever they get with someone that's not doing all that, they're like, damn, do they really love me? They it gets to a point where they think that the crashing out, that all this shit is behind love, but really it's behind all this other crazy shit. You know what I mean? Like, yes, he may love you, but just because he loves you doesn't give him the right to really crash out and take your life over. You know what I like? Like, let's be real. But let's also not. We gotta acknowledge the fact that it is very looked upon. It is very looked upon that, oh, these relationships are the good relationships. Oh, get you a nigga that, like, you know, you're gonna have to work for. Cause, hey, most niggas that are boring are the niggas that aren't really too toxic. Cause the niggas just really mind their business. They ain't really trying to do all that. But the ones that are toxic are the ones that women want to go after because they're the much more not controllable. They want the control. So it seems more like, oh, you know, you've seen those things like, oh, I want a man already knowing what all we're gonna do. Oh, I got you. We'll do all this. We'll do all this. We'll do all. Oh my gosh, it's swooning all this nigga. I get it. But whenever it comes to trauma bonding, it fucks up your brain chemical, bro. It fucks up your brain chemical to where actual pleasure doesn't bring that type of stimulus to your brain.
Trying to get her to go home, and I told her,
drama free. I want y'all to live drama free all y'all's life. Please do.
I just wanted to go fight her, and I told her, no, just go home.
To your knowledge at all, was she in Hermiston?
Not at all, man. Not at all.
She wasn't in Hermiston at all.
I didn't. Nope.
Okay.
The reason the officer asked him if he knew Yanira was in Hermiston was because when officers called her number, someone picked up. The police hung up, saying they had dialed the wrong number to avoid alerting the potential suspect. Once the number was tracked, it was found to be close to Hermiston, where Johnny lived with his sister and brother-in-law. Meanwhile, in the hopes of finding Yanira, her family had started searching for her on their own, unaware of the sick things that had been done to her.
Lonnie Abundis will never forget the last conversation she had with her sister, a message over Snapchat.
Telling her happy birthday and I loved her and couldn't wait to celebrate together. I prepare myself. I try to prepare myself every day that I wake up. I say, okay, you know, today could be the day.
Yanira's mom has been searching every day.
She's driving to an appointment. She has a couple minutes. She'll pull over and she's like, wait, this looks like I need to stop here. I mean, she is constantly looking. When she sends the kids off to school, the first thing she does after that is get in the car and she's driving around.
And the video is called Man Vlogs R and Murder of His Ex by Police Insider. They dropped it 4 months ago. If y'all want to look for the time frame, 10 minutes. It's so heartbreaking because this isn't just the death of a young woman, bro. This is the death of a family. You know, the family will never be the same. 3 young babies that are left without a mother, which could debatably be, I'm not going to talk about what's more important, a mom or a dad, but I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all and say that a mom in a kid's life is not the most, like, that is something they need. You need a maternal figure. You also need a father as well, but I'm praying for these little kids. But as well as her mother is out looking for her still to this day in this point of time in the video before they found out that she had been taken from this world. They're looking for her everywhere, you know? And they can't even live through their actual day-to-day lives without thinking about her, even though she's long in the past, you know? And that's what he did to them. He set this family back tons. They found her already. No, they did find her. But at this time, when the mother is out looking for her, they haven't seen her yet. They haven't found her.
Yanira's 3 young kids are struggling to accept that their mom won't be there anymore to kiss them goodnight.
Instead of being honest, Johnny continued to change his statements whenever the police contacted him. Not only had he been at Yanira's house until 6 a.m., he had also raped her in an unimaginable way, something the officers would discover after checking his phone's photo gallery.
You know what was going on until my mom called me.
I appreciate y'all for the follows, bro. Thank y'all.
She just called me real quick. I'm like, all right. So I called her and she told me that what was going down, that Yanira's missing, and the way my mom said it, she said everybody's pinging on me. I was like, what? So then that's why I got up and went through her friend's account Anna, the one that she was with last night. And I got a hold of her, and I told her, hey, and I don't think she knew who she was talking to at first, but then she ended up telling me that, hey, you need to call the cops. And I'm like, all right, so give me the number then. And I did, you know.
I appreciate you, Darren. Much love, bro.
Through a different number until she gave me the actual number, and then that's when I got a hold of whoever got a hold of. She called me crying, saying that Anna left her if I can get her, because she supposedly that Anna had ditched her because they were arguing about who was going to drive the car, and Anna said supposedly that they were all fucked up, and that she wasn't going to let Yanira drive. And Yanira said that she was sober enough to drive. She said that because Anna betrayed her. What kind of a fucking friend is that? That she left her. That she would never do that. She goes, and then she kept saying that she spent $80 on her birthday. That Yanira spent $80 on Anna's birthday when it was her birthday, but Anna only spent $40 on her birthday. She said that what kind of a friend is that? And so
this nigga's pissing me off, bro. Thank y'all for all the follows and love, y'all. Bro, y'all are keeping my mood up because this nigga is absolutely sick. Like, just knowing what we know, you know, that he's already done it. You know, he did way more than you even want to imagine. And he's over here lying his ass. Exactly. He's lying his ass off. Like, can you imagine him just looking up at the top of his cell and just, damn, what sounds most believable? Like, what the fuck? He's just repeating everything he said to her about her friend. Yeah. He's trying to, exactly that. And I want y'all to know too, there's tons of times where in toxic relationships, this will happen. While it can go both ways, I'm gonna say it can happen for both men and women. But in this case scenario, people are always gonna take the word of the significant other. You see the significant other over and over and over and over and over. So whenever you're hearing other people, if they can get that the next closest person, that best friend or that sister, that close cousin, if they can get that person to look like shit, look less credible, look like they aren't as supportive as that, you know, the others wanting, they can make it seem like that person's not on their side, really. And I twisted my words a lot while saying that. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. Basically, all I'm saying is, in a toxic relationship, most times a toxic person will end the relationships of the friendships that other person is with. You know what I mean?
But she was just going off the whole time, and then she was hugging me. She told me that
Mad Scientist, what's good with y'all, bro?
That she had been wanting to see me, and Anna probably thought I was fighting with her when I was on the phone. I kept trying to blow her up because every time I'd call, Yanira would hang up on me.
Okay.
But I kept telling her, didn't Anna leave to her house?
Okay.
And she goes, yeah, but I want to see if she's there. So she was trying to go back. I wasn't letting her try to get back in her car because she had her keys with her, and she kept saying something that she had dropped her debit card or something like that. And then she was going off on me, saying that if I want to leave too, like everybody else, then I can leave too. And I was just trying to calm her down. And then I think that's the time when some guy was calling her on Snapchat to see where she was at, and she hung up on him. And then because she was saying that she could be pregnant, and if she was pregnant.
How long did you think you stayed at her place, roughly?
An hour probably. I ended up leaving.
Okay. Why didn't you spend the night? If she wanted, it sounded like she wanted you to stay there, or at least comfort her or be with her.
She was also getting mad at me, and I was gonna stay the night, but she told me she had to work and that she had to pick up her kids. So that's what I was like, okay then. So I would just leave then, and I ended up leaving because of that.
According to police reports, after their dinner at El Agave, Yanira, along with Anna and a bunch of friends, went to Papa's Casino, where they had more drinks on the night of March 3rd. All the while, Yanira kept getting calls from Johnny, which she continued to hang up. Johnny used to do this even when he was with other girls, and later at the casino, she and Anna went into the washroom, and Yanira handed her phone to Anna so she could talk to him. That's when Anna told him that Yanira had no feelings for him, which upset Yanira and made her want to leave.
She was in the living room when I was leaving.
Okay.
She still had her clothes on, everything. She was just...
Appreciate all the follows, y'all, for real.
Crying, she was still pissed off about the whole Anna thing, I drove back, and I was like, I just want to make sure she didn't dip out, And when I did, her car was still there.
What time did you make it home to Hermiston?
Early in the morning. Only takes about like an hour and 40 to get back to my place.
What did you do all day today then?
Literally at my sister's house. I was sleeping. Even my sister can tell you I was literally just laying down. We moved in.
That's when I don't believe that shit. Even they can tell you, yeah, nigga, they gonna stand up for their brother. They're gonna stand up for their sibling. What are you talking about? Especially if you're sitting there telling them that nothing happened. Hey, bro, I've been in my room this whole time. Just tell them I was in my room. Like, yeah, I got you.
And we rushed it all too fast, and we fought a lot, and she was, you know.
Oh, Nini, good catch. Ooh, good catch. Hold on.
Early in the morning. Only takes about like an hour and 40 to get back to my place.
What did you do all day today then?
Literally at my sister's house. I was sleeping. Even my sister can tell you I was literally just laying down. We moved in. We rushed it all too fast.
I didn't get that last one, but yeah, he said that.
You know, I had cheated on her, but we were still kind of like, we were broken up, but we were still, you know, still doing us. Like, where me and her were still hanging out. We were still, you know, going out. You know, kind of like if we were still together, just without the title.
Okay.
And then obviously there were some altercations with us where, you know, we fought and I
Wow.
ended up hitting her, stuff like that. She wanted to have a baby with me. Like there was those times where she would stop talking to me and then we won't talk for like a week, couple weeks, or a month or something, and then she'll call me crying, missing me, telling me that, you know, she needed me.
Just a toxic relationship, y'all. That's really what it was at the end of the day. Hey, yeah, you know what? We do this almost every day, bro. Whether it's gaming, reactions, all the above. And if I'm not going live during the day, I'll have something uploaded onto the YouTube.
And then I'll tell her, you know, then I'll get all gushy too, and I'll tell her, you know, I missed her and everything like that. And then
What did you say during that phone call?
oh, I said, hey, who's that? To Anna, to Yanira, because at first I thought it was some guy calling her like that, but then she told me that it was a mechanic dude.
Dubs in the chat.
The guy just, all he said was, hey, are you with Anna or something like that? That's what he said.
I think you're being honest about what you said over the phone call. I think you might have said some more stuff.
No, I literally said, hey, who's this?
Because I have that phone call recorded, and I want to know what you said. Because if there was no one else, on the phone call, I can clearly hear someone, a male, kind of sounds like you, saying something else in the background.
No, but I don't remember Max Antonio. It was like, I just remember this is her man, but I don't.
You don't remember saying something like, hey.
Evan, sadly, he not only violated her the most disgusting degree, but he also took her life. Yes. I drive a lot. It's keeping. Hey, of course, bro. Good shit. Hey, we'll keep it up like this.
Better not be talking to other guys. Why is that a guy on the phone? Nothing like that?
Oh, then yeah. That was probably me then.
Yeah.
I mean, that was me.
Yeah. If you don't like her talking to other guys, then
Bryce speaking too.
Be honest about it and be upfront about it and say, I didn't like when she spoke to other guys.
No, yeah. That's why I told her yesterday, just don't flirt with guys. Don't talk to guys when I was calling her yesterday. Like I said, just don't flirt with guys. Like, you know what I mean? Obviously, she knows that. Same with her. She gets hella jealous when I talk to girls. So, yeah, obviously, man, I'm a jealous guy. But after that phone call, she was crying about the whole Anna thing.
I appreciate the follows, y'all. Thank y'all.
Car. Why wouldn't she let me drive? I was more sober than her. I am worried too, man. Like I said, I'll give you guys anything. I'll talk to you guys, whatever the hell.
Definitely.
And I'm just being honest.
Okay.
You know.
And if you hear anything about Yanira's whereabouts, please give us a call back so we can go find out. And make
Thank y'all, for real.
In the security camera footage from March 4th, Johnny was seen leaving Yanira's house around 6:40 in the morning and dumping several bags in a gas station trash can on his way back home. These bags were recovered by the police and were found to contain large kitchen knives and hunting knives. Cadaver dogs confirmed that the knives had human blood on them, but Johnny hadn't mentioned anything about staying at her house that late.
Look at his fucking build. Fucking Johnny. Who look like a... Oh my God. That nigga pisses me off, bro. Stand up straight, nigga. Damn. Oh my gosh, this pisses me off. And yes, ladies, be careful who y'all are messing with. But not just ladies. I want all of y'all to be careful who y'all are messing with. Because it's the same as people looking out for predators. I know there's a lot of dudes doing it, but that can't negate the fact that there's women doing it too. There's fucking monsters of every degree. You know, we reacted to that woman that was trying to make out and touch up on her daughter's friends after her husband bought them all alcohol. That's fucking crazy. But, yo, like, y'all, we just... Oh my gosh, bro. This shit's so fucking sick.
Until he was called in for another interview.
Every shape and size.
Take your phone. I'm going to hand it to Detective Paul. It's going to stay right here. It's not going to do anything.
We would like to get a DNA sample of you by doing a swab just of your mouth, if you consent to that. Did you go to Papa's Casino?
No. I went straight to where I said yesterday, where she was walking at, like, behind, like, so Petco Ross right here, she was, like, behind Petco on the side.
Okay.
And then we went back to her house. She opened up the door and everything like that. We were walking over there. We were hugging while we were walking over there, you know, holding hands and stuff like that. And then she kept telling me, I can't believe you came to see me, you know, like stuff like she was pretty happy. And we went to her apartment and then she started crying again. We were kissing, she was crying, she was hugging me and told me she was glad I was there, but then she was...
Hey, everyone that has to go to school, I appreciate y'all for joining up. I hope y'all had a good morning. Hey, during lunchtime, go and watch the YouTube video. I promise it'll be uploaded on YouTube. We at 17:08, 30 minutes in if you want the timestamp for the YouTube.
Still sad about the whole Anna, just going off on Anna, saying like she's a fucking bitch. And then we went to go lay down, and I'm not gonna lie, we did have sex.
I was gonna ask you that. That was one of my questions.
We did have sex because she got like, you know, like we got to the point where she was crying. She was talking about how she missed me.
You guys did have sex.
Yeah.
Go from there. What happened after that?
Told me, no, because you don't care about me, this and that. I was like, whoa. I was like, where did this come from? Like, I was like, we just literally were just laying down being good. And I remember I was trying to calm her down, and I hugged her, and she was hugging me, but she was still...
If you look up Ty Scooty, it should be there, but it's also linked in the bio as well.
No, just call Papa's and get, you know, a debit card, or if you want, I can take you right now. And she kept saying that she didn't want me to take her. And then she goes, no, she goes, I could be pregnant.
I appreciate y'all for real.
What would you do if I was pregnant? I was like, well then, you know, what would you want to do? I was like, and she goes, I only want it if you'd be in my life. I was like, because we would talk about trying to have a baby. Like, she would even say that too. Like, she would want one. And then we'd come to her conclusion. We're like, no, we don't want one.
If she was pregnant, would it be yours? Or would there be any reason?
See, this is why I love, this is why I love talking to y'all, bro. And this is why I love reacting with y'all as well. Because y'all open up my mind. And see, people going to say, quit pausing. Nah, I got to pause because y'all are putting me on to good ideas. And this is stuff to look at in the future as well. Especially whenever we look at different cases that all kind of had these same type of, these same shits that happen. Look, it says, but didn't he say she had her clothes on? So she got back dressed after they had sex. Bro, if they fucked at her place and she got completely dressed, what do you mean? Where did she go after? You know what I mean? And he did what he... Yeah, oh my gosh. He's definitely leaving out something. Bro, yo, that's what I mean. It's your stream, don't listen to... Oh, you know we don't listen to him. Hey, you know what I mean? I'm a petty-ass nigga, so sometimes when a nigga say quit pausing, it makes me want to pause 10 times more. But I know a lot of y'all are being real motherfuckers, and y'all sitting here, y'all putting y'all's ideas out, and y'all listening to me as well, so we ain't gonna really be petty like that. We just gonna ban them niggas. Just kidding.
Nah, I don't think she was that cold like that. She was
yeah, oh my gosh.
Something like that, you know?
Officers immediately noticed Johnny referring to Yanira
Thank
as
you,
someone
Amber.
who was,
Thank you,
not as
Amber.
someone who is.
Even if I had sex with other people, you had sex with other people, I know that at the end of the day, we always came back running to each other. And then I was just trying to calm her down. I said, okay, you're right. I know I'm a piece of shit. I've done the worst.
All he's saying is was.
You told me right now you don't want nothing to do with me.
Hey, I appreciate y'all for real.
And I hugged her, everything like that. I kissed her. Then I got in my car. I walked downstairs, go to my car. I stayed in the area a little bit, make sure she wasn't going anywhere, because she was pretty adamant about trying to go back. Obviously, you know, I am a jealous guy, but pretty much any guy is too, you know.
Yeah.
Bro, y'all are tapped in.
And then you're talking to other guys, like, obviously that's gonna, like, you know, that's gonna hurt.
It's gonna strike a nerve with me. So I know we've been talking a lot about what happened that night and what occurred. What do you think?
At first it came to my mind about her baby daddy when he threatened to kill her kids. And I've called plenty of times that day.
You know what? I feel like at some point, I truly mean this. Rest in peace to this young woman who lost her life. But she did not have the best choices when it came to men. And I don't want no women out there losing their lives because y'all are just picking wrong niggas. And likewise, too, some of y'all men will willingly get with women that are known to have had exes that will kill niggas. And then you think that you're safe? bro, y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta know what y'all are getting yourself into. Her first baby daddy was threatening to kill her kids, and now this one was having toxic relationships. Y'all gotta... I feel so bad. Because there was just so much going on. You think... See, he could be making this lie up, but it's just as reasonable to say that the other baby daddy was probably doing crazy shit too.
I don't know. But I always delete my messages and call logs and stuff like that, so that's why it's not just because of her. I just have that habit of, because I used to always tell her I have that bad habit of.
Appreciate all the follows, y'all, for real, for real.
Girls and stuff, I just had that bad habit of deleting everything. There was this guy named Johnny she would talk about that lives in Wenatchee, but I was like, she said that that they were gonna hang out, have a date one time. This was like before Valentine's Day, and I told her, no, that you're not seeing nobody, you're my woman. Well, I admitted to Yanira, I'm like, I'm sorry, because I took whatever my baby mama did to me. She cheated on me before she passed. We went together, and she passed to her.
Johnny's lies didn't hold for long because when the officers extracted
That's what okay, thank y'all, because I was gonna pause it and be like, wait, that's not Johnny? Who the fuck? Why the fuck did he talk about himself in third person? This nigga just talked about himself, because he was talking about an issue where Johnny, bro, this nigga's stupid. This is Johnny. This is Johnny, nigga. Straight, and I was rolling off a bean. Hey, I appreciate y'all niggas for real.
the pictures from his phone, the unmeasurably disturbing truth about that night was revealed. After arriving at her apartment, Johnny was seen having sex with Yanira in the photos, but she had already been murdered by that time. In the police reports,
lock him under the prison, bro. Lock him under the fucking prison, bro. This nigga has been talking about, oh yeah, we were having sex because we were like that. We would cry and then we just had. No, she was. That shit's actually sick, y'all. Oh my God.
officers described numerous photos taken by Johnny raping Yanira's dead body for hours, often performing oral sex as well. This horrifying revelation prompted officers.
I can't take this shit. I can't take this shit, bro. I genuinely can't take this shit. This nigga was, oh my fucking gosh, y'all. For hours.
To conduct a thorough search of Johnny's house as well as his car. Meanwhile, Yanira's body had not yet been found, and her family, along with the officers, were conducting searches every day. Later, Anna recovered from her injuries and gave an interview to the police about the incident.
I guess I was kind of that more overprotective friend. You know, if something was getting a little bit of hand, I would kind of be like, oh, let's go. Or, I definitely never talked to this guy, really. I think I only hung out with him once when we lived at
Chad Tyrion. Let me look that up real quick. I think I might have seen that one. Hold on, let me check.
And I never spoke to him for 5 months, I think.
Was it the dude that got killed in his bathtub?
You guys go to dinner. Was that the only thing on the agenda, or what else?
So that's the only thing we were planning to do. And a friend, Martin.
Ooh, I haven't seen that.
They suggested, do you guys want to go to Papa's? Or do you guys want to meet us there? And so I asked her, you want to go, or do you just want to go home? And she
Oh
said,
my gosh.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna look at that.
Yeah, me too. I'll go, for a little bit. But on the way, from the drive to Moses Lake to eat Frida, she was on the phone with Johnny.
Oh, really?
She lies to me sometimes because she knows I don't like him. So she hides, sometimes when she talks to him, she'll tell me, he's just bothering me, like always he's bothering me. And then we went to the restroom, and then she was talking on the phone with him. And so she gave me the phone, and I was like, hello? And he was like, hey, what's going on? I was like, why are you calling her right now? Like, why are you bothering her? She's with me. Like, what do you think we're gonna do? And then he was like, and then I was getting irritated, and I was like, why are you going to come? Because he kept saying that she had told me that he was in Arizona. And so I told him, I was like, aren't you in Arizona? Like, why would you even, care or bother to know where she's at? And he was like, I bought an expensive flight back just to come pick her up because I want to spend time with her because it's her birthday. And I kept asking him, why? Why do you care? Why are you going to come down? She took the phone back, and so I stepped out, and she walked out of the bathroom. I don't know if at that point she was mad at me because I did tell him, ask him why he was coming. She doesn't care about you, is what I told him, and that I think think made him really upset. After that, I mean.
Wow. So this friend really did everything possible almost to try. It adds up. It adds up. So basically, just to give y'all a quick rundown of what really happened in this area, from what we've learned in this video, this is her friend, right? Hey, I appreciate y'all so much, but thank y'all for all the gifts, love, and support. This was her friend, and it was on her birthday night, right? It was for her birthday, and while they were together, since they were a toxic couple, Johnny and this woman were always blocking each other back and forth. So he had actually called her, the friend, to try and talk to his girl, or to, you know what I mean? And so go back and listen to what she said. I got you. Look, we'll run it back and we'll listen to it again, because they're talking about the whole situation where they were on the phone. Johnny called her phone because his ex-girl had blocked him. So he was talking to her through the phone, and she was trying to say, no, she doesn't want to talk to you. She doesn't care about you right now. And that's when he got mad.
And she walked out of the bathroom. I don't know if at that point she was mad at me, because I did tell him, ask him why he was coming.
And you can't blame yourself for that, You really can't.
After that,
she did everything she could for real.
Her didn't really talk. I remember walking out with her, and someone else was helping me as well. I just remember walking out into the parking lot. But then after that, I don't really recall much after that. She told me that he had mentioned a couple of times, actually a lot of times, that he didn't like me, that he doesn't like us hanging out, that...
She told him where they were because they were toxic, y'all. It doesn't make sense because they were toxic. You got to think, because they were always blocking each other on and on. If you haven't seen a relationship like that, it makes no sense. It makes no sense because it just doesn't make sense. Why would they block each other back and forth only to call their friends and be like, let me talk to her, It got to that point. And I do believe she was scared of him already. Yeah, she was definitely scared of him. But I still think she was in love with him, because no matter what, they were always still meeting back up, and that it's a sad case. Rest in peace to her, for real.
At one point that me and her had like a full relationship. I mean, of course she was my friend, and I saw everything he did, so I told him multiple times, I don't like him, I don't know why you keep talking to him, texting him, whatever.
Right. When you spoke with him,
crazy things, y'all.
What was he saying?
W being it, bro.
He sounded upset because I kept, repeating to him, why are you going to come down here? Why are you going to come? Why are you going to come? And he was like, well, I paid $500 or I don't know what amount for some really expensive tickets to come back, to fly back. I really want to see her. Why are you not letting me see her? I'm like, why would you need to see her today? And he was just getting more irritated the more he was getting loud.
I appreciate y'all, for real.
With him, kind of trying to talk over him. Every
W being it, bro.
They'd have like some argument or something happen.
What is it that you heard her say, King? Let me know. Because if she says something I didn't hear, let me know, though. Because I didn't hear that one part. Hey, yeah, being a Jay is back. Jay was AFK, but he done came back to the keyboard. You know what I mean? No, let me know, though, for real. Because there might have been something I didn't hear. But let me know. I appreciate the follows, y'all. For real. Thank y'all.
Johnny going to Arizona was just a lie he had weaved himself to make Yanira jealous. Before meeting Johnny,
Oh my gosh. First she said she was never seen with him. She said she only seen him once or twice. See, but I don't think the friend was like, I don't think the friend's part of it at all, Bro, did y'all just hear what that happened? This nigga lied. He wasn't even in Arizona. This nigga lied about being in Arizona. So he was trying to gaslight her and make her feel bad. Make her be like, oh, I got this fucking ticket. I'm trying to see you on your birthday. Nigga, you didn't get no ticket. Your broke ass been at the crib. You trying to make her feel bad acting like you were out somewhere and you came back to fucking see her. Nigga, you were already there. Trying to use that on her. Oh, a $500 ticket to get back. $500? Nigga, damn. You ain't balling like that, nigga. Hold on.
Yanira had made one last call to her
like a
friend
kid meeting his
Hinosaja,
long lost
asking him to come pick her up. But Johnny arrived before that and hung up Hinosaja's calls every time he tried to reach her through Snapchat. During their search, police found hair strands in the trunk of Johnny's car that matched 98% with Yanira's DNA. This prompted them to arrest him, even though they had delayed it in the hope that he'd lead them to the dead body. The arrest was cleverly disguised as one for a suspended license, so it wouldn't raise suspicion or trigger Johnny's family if they were involved in the case.
What looks like happened was you showed up when my sergeant was here?
Yeah, I believe when he was talking to my sister.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But you know what? You can't drive, man.
Huh?
You can't drive.
Well, I wasn't driving though.
He said he saw you pull up. So you understand that's a crime, right?
Yeah.
So I need to take you into custody for suspended driving. You're going to go to my office to fill out a ticket.
Bro,
It's not that big of a deal.
W cop though for being able to put this down. Bro, imagine. Nah, this is why I'd be able to beat that shit as a cop, because I want to lock this nigga up for real. Imagine they're telling you, okay, you got to go and talk to him, and you got to let him know he's arrested for something he's not even arrested for, but he can't figure it out. Like, it's like one of those 101 telltale missions that you can't repeat again.
Okay? I need you to go ahead and put your hands behind your back. Palms together. Okay, step on up there. Watch your head when you get in. It's a big step. And if you look at that seat over there, there's a spot for your hands. So if you scoot your butt forward.
See, and I
There you
think
go. A little better.
I think what he actually got more mad at was the fact that someone was trying to control her feelings more than he could. You know what I mean? Because it was very obvious that the friend knew that she was still wanting to talk to him. It's the whole reason why she wanted her to answer the phone. So that's why she said she doesn't care about you. And it made him mad because he's like, you're not finna tell me the feelings that I try and control. Nigga, nah. Yeah, that's where it is, bro.
Let me handcuff you in. Face the wall. I'm just going to check the jail cell, make sure there's nothing in here that you'd get in trouble for. Go ahead and stand over here and I'll get these handcuffs off you.
Hey, Sarge.
Hey, so I got him 1019. He's in the holding cell. When you called, he was in my car and I didn't want to give up the ghost yet.
Okay. Yeah, I figured. So we're not sure the status of the brother and his involvement, so we're trying to make sure that nobody knows that we're even in town yet.
Okay, so they all think that he's being arrested for suspended misdemeanor. I have his phone.
Exactly that. It's all about
He wanted
possession.
to leave it. I'm like, I'm sorry, that's our policy. We don't let people pass stuff off once they're in custody.
Nice.
She's already been Mirandized. I just want to watch her back because we don't know if the brother-in-law is about it, and he should be coming home anytime. Okay, so could you head over there and watch her back?
Bro, this shit is sick, bro. I'm so glad, cause do y'all think that the family was actually involved? I think. Now I know obviously they were involved for lying, because if he wasn't there and they lied about him being there, yeah, they're cooked. But I don't know. Yep, y'all think so, low key? Yeah, for real. Okay, so basically to wrap up what's happening, this man, oh my god, it's so sick actually. 1,000% they know? Yeah. Okay, so a lot of y'all think they know. This man vlogged the R and murder of his ex, and that makes it 10 times more sick, because we found out that for hours after he murdered her, he was doing heinous shit with her body. Unthinkable, unspeakable acts.
It's part of the suspended driving. So we're going to just tell her because he was suspended driving, we impounded the car for that.
Perfect.
So,
Yeah.
we're about an hour out.
Not involved, but
Even
come
after
from, yeah.
investigating Yanira's apartment, which was the supposed site of her murder, the police found no traces of blood, stain removers, or any signs of struggle. The dead body that had floated towards the kids also turned out not to be Yanira's. It was only during the late hours of May 12th, 2022, that an agency called LexisNexis assisted the police using their product ZX to pinpoint the coordinates of Johnny's phone from the morning of March 4th, where he had stayed for quite some time. This ultimately led them to Yanira's body after 2 months of intense searching.
Oh my gosh. And you know what? This is what's fucking crazy. This is what's fucking crazy. They found her body after 2 months. And you know how they found her body? Dude, who was that? LexisNexis LexisNexis, it took someone else to come into the case and find this shit out. And that just shows, bro, no matter what people got to say about TikTok, what people got to say about motherfuckers on the internet, they are much needed. Because the police always have to tiptoe around shit and do shit the legal way. But they'll do illegal shit and unlawful shit for the most minor criminals. You know what I'm saying? It's like crazy shit, right? But for this, they got to act like they're tiptoeing around the process. Bro, it's good that there's motherfuckers out there that say, fuck being illegal. Oh, bruh. My dumbass. Yo, I thought LexisNexis was a person. Okay. My bad. Okay, that is a fat neck. Hold on, I'll let y'all hear this one. Damn. That was stupidity off my part. So thank y'all for correcting me. But I am also going to say there are tons of cases where my point still stands. There's investigations of missing people, missing persons, and you see other people on the internet say, damn, the police aren't doing enough. So they have to hop in and help solve people. You know, help solve these murders, help solve these cases. So I do mean that sense, you know?
Here, that's a body.
That's a body?
That's a body.
Stop.
If you want to confirm what that looks like.
Yeah, that looks like a dead body to me.
Oh yeah, but
It's pretty decomposed.
I'll just open it.
Pull it out, Kyle.
No, that's human.
Oh my gosh.
That's a leg. That's a female.
A lot of people usually join searches, yeah.
Body camera's on.
Is it on?
Yeah, body camera's on. Oh god, that's stinchy. Not yet, dude.
I need to let them know we found something. Because if somebody gets out.
Something, but we don't.
Okay, okay.
Well, it's got fingernails, but it's not a. It's human.
Just call her and tell her we found a body. You can't give her the information about where it's at yet.
I got
Once you can, you will.
I will. I got it.
The body was found inside a sleeping bag. The legs were tied using a pillowcase, and although the body had decomposed significantly, the identity was positively confirmed through a post-mortem examination. Johnny, aka Juan Gastelum, was charged with second-degree murder and second-degree rape, to which he pleaded not guilty. He has remained...
Second degree? As in this shit wasn't premeditated? I don't fucking think so. I don't fucking think so. I doubt that shit. This nigga planned that shit. He knew that she was out there talking with other niggas, and he didn't like that. He called, bro, nah. Hold on. Let me hear more. It's about to end. Let me hear more.
In jail on $1 million bail. His trial has been delayed numerous times due to the defense. And
due to the defense? What defense does this nigga have?
Family is still seeking justice despite all the evidence being right in front of them. The next trial is now set for July of this year, which will...
Oh, fuck no. What do you mean they need more evidence? We already found out he had evidence in his phone of him doing shit to her body. What the fuck are we talking about? Told you it don't add up. It don't add up, but it don't make sense. What the fuck? I'm gonna say crime of passion. I wouldn't say it's a crime of passion though. I say crime of passion is in the moment you find out this person's cheating on you. They weren't even together. You know what I mean? Like, I could see crime of passion, you know, someone walks in on their significant other cheating on them and then just blows the whole place up. I get that. This person openly admitted he was out fucking other girls too. Hold on. Okay, let me end this real quick before we get to talking to y'all in chat, because I do want to hear all y'all's opinion on this. YouTube, I appreciate y'all for coming through. Yo, if y'all want to join up on the live talks we have on TikTok, bro, join up on TikTok, Twitch, Kick, all at Ty Scooty, bro. Hey, but without no further ado, rest in peace to her, man. Let's get these monsters off the street, and until next time, I'll catch y'all later.